So today we're going to be looking at ticker symbol TRG, which is trading on the Pakistani Stock Exchange. It has been one of the biggest winners on the Pakistani stock market, a very amazing company able to capture a lot of very good deals during a very hard time for many companies. But I have been tracking this stock since the start of Corona, when the stock was trading at around 15 to 20 rupees. But since then, it has been a very successful company. It has been very successful in capturing good deals with international companies and bringing that business to Pakistan. And TRG continues to be one of the highlights of the Pakistani stock exchange just because of how much it has gained in its stock price in a short amount of time. Year to date, it has, from last year to today, the price action movement has been around 500%. So, congratulations to anyone who has been holding this stock and continues to hold this stock, because I see this stock being very strong, and I'm hoping for it to at least um, uh, uh, gain that momentum again to touch that 200 rupee mark. Now, we see good resistance for TRG at the 179. We've seen it bounce off of this around 1, 2, 3, 4, around 5 times. So this seems to be a key resistance for the stock of TRG. We've seen a low, a double bottom, or you could even say maybe a triple bottom at the 161, meaning that we might be now in a very nice consolidation stage for the stock of TRG. And if a new good news, a good catalyst is to come out from TRG, from Pakistan's economy, if new contracts, new international companies start to use the services of TRG, then we can possibly see a nice breakout out of this 180.82 price, 182.62 paisa price that TRG saw around. We touched this high around 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 times. So when a stock does reach such high prices in a short amount of time, you can clearly see areas in which investors were keen on taking profits, but not complete profits, but healthy profits. We've seen at obviously at the 148 zone, we saw some profit taking at around the 165 zone. And since then, once touching 180, again, a little bit of profit taking. So I do feel that this stock is still very strong, just because um, we still haven't seen a monumental drop within the TRG stock, meaning that people are still very positive for this company. The company's directors, team, and everybody seem to be very strong. They're very smart people who are able to capture the market right at the right time and get very good business to Pakistan, and also at the same time get the retail investors to come in and purchase stock of TRG. So obviously, profit taking, you can clearly see this on the chart when profit taking was evident. Now we are in a new zone. Pakistan's economy seems to be very healthy. The current government is moving towards industrialization, and seems that to be the greatest goal for Pakistan, to also reduce its unemployment rate, to provide employment to majority of people. Now, the beauty of Pakistan is that our population is vast, over 200 million, and out of that 200 million, our youth are very smart. A lot of new graduates are very keen on entering or have already entered the IT industry. And because TRG is able to outsource work to Pakistan, this will be very beneficial for employment, for further employment, especially for the specialized employment that TRG looks for, which will boost or continue to boost Pakistan's economy. Now, I hope that the investors in these companies continue to invest back into the company, invest back into the infrastructure, providing better work environments for their employees, because this is what businesses are made for. Obviously, profit is very, very important, but providing the best services for their employees, providing the best services for their customers is vital for any business. And once you have a company like TRG, it then becomes a vital goal for a company to provide the best services, the best work environment for the people working in their companies, and to also show that Pakistani companies, their infrastructure can reach a very nice international standard of a work environment. And I can just keep talking about this, but I'm very, very happy with how TRG has been performing, and will continue to perform throughout this year. Now, most of the news that I keep seeing was very positive. Again, they continue to capture very, very good companies internationally who are outsourcing their work to Pakistan now. So I only expect that because of all of these new contracts that they're able to acquire, that their company will also grow. That means that their infrastructure will grow, they will require more employees, and all of these will play a very, very good catalyst in helping the Pakistani people get more jobs in these specific industries. So all in all, what are the target limits that I'm looking at? Now, if we're looking at TRG, 165 seems to be a very nice resistance zone for TRG. We've seen it bounce off of this resistance around, let's say, around 1, 2, and possibly 3, breaking a little bit out of the 165, but rejecting that and then bouncing back up, touching the 180 a few times now. Now, it would be nice to see a nice consolidation period for TRG. A consolidation period, it would be very, very healthy for TRG. And if a new catalyst are to present themselves in the future, if there's new, very good news that comes out from TRG, then possibly we could see a break out of this 180 rupee resistance of its high, reaching new highs. Now, obviously, from the information that I have, is that 200 is obviously the target for TRG. If we're able to reach that 200 target, this will be very, very, very positive for all investors within TRG. Now, I would like to remind everyone who's watching these videos, I strictly make these videos for my own due diligence. This is my homework before investing in any stocks. It's important for me to know how these stocks are moving, how or what sort of resistance marks that we're looking for. Now, everybody has their own style of investing. Some are day traders, some are swing traders. So it all depends on your trading strategy, but having a good plan is what will set you apart from all other investors. By just looking at this chart, by just understanding the company, by doing your due diligence, by understanding the board of directors, by understanding the CEOs of the companies and the individuals who hold high positions, if you're able to understand all of that and have that knowledge, that will give you more confidence in investing in companies like TRG. And we have seen that confidence because of obviously this very nice price action movement in TRG. So we will continue to monitor TRG for the next coming days. Today, obviously, there was a bit of a profit taking possibly, but a rejection of this 180, trailing back down. But then we can see, if we were to a little bit zoom in, volume is still coming in, and then we closed at around 171, which is still very, very positive. I am hoping for a nice consolidation between 160 or 180 until a breakout. And if that is to happen, then that would be very, very healthy for the stock of TRG. So let's see how tomorrow's trading day works, how the KSE 100, which direction it moves in, and how investors are reacting to whatever news we see tomorrow. But for now, TRG still seems very, very healthy. And you can also just look at the volume, the amount of buying action that's coming into this stock. Um, which is very, very important to also see. Now, obviously, because the market can be played in both directions, you can have the bulls and the bears. So it's very important to always know, to be ahead of the news, to always look at the news to see what sort of information you are able to understand and use that information for your trading day. Either this will be a swing trade for you, either a long-term investment. But TRG is obviously a very, very good company. They've come a long way in a very short time. So this success truly goes to the TRG and their management, who are obviously providing very, very good services that people are happy about. And this is the main focus of any business, is to provide a good service for their customers. So we'll continue to monitor TRG, and I'll continue to update these stocks. Just hoping for a nice consolidation period between this. Now, if we do see a break of this, if we do see a break of around 155, then we could possibly even retest the 140 and 54 pesa resistance point. As you can see, there is some good resistance at the 140. So we could possibly see if there is profit taking, depending on what sort of news that we are able to get tomorrow. But if we do see a break of the 157 resistance, then we can possibly even see it testing these lower resistance. But hopefully this will not happen. Hopefully we will test, because we have already tested this 162 and we see nice good volume coming in into TRG in the last couple of days with very little selling action. So people are, ideally from this information, I feel people are still very, very positive about this stock and continue to be positive throughout the year. And So those are the levels that we will be watching. Hopefully you found this video useful. Let me know if you would like this video to be also in Urdu. I will try to do this video in Urdu as well, to make it easier for individuals to understand what I'm saying if they find it difficult to understand English. So I'm open to that. Leave that in the comment section. Again, I would like to remind everyone that I post these videos for my own due diligence. This is what I use for my personal trading. So I don't expect anyone to trade off of this information, but rather just use this for their knowledge. I have a passion for the companies, and I always like to see what these companies are doing, what sort of investments they're doing, how they are expanding their company. So that is my interest, and with that interest comes with trading the stocks, because if you are very confident about a company, then you can go ahead and purchase stock in those companies confidently, knowing that the risk of investment is low, which is very, very important. So hopefully this is a nice learning experience for new investors, for the young investors, for new retail investors. Now I will be contacting AKD Trading to see how I can set up my chart slightly better, because I'm not very happy with how I cannot mark my resistance marks on these charts. So I'll try to also do that, which will also help me and individuals who are watching these videos understand how to sort of plan out their charting when they're looking at these stocks. Um, Make sure to leave a comment for any ticker symbols you would like me to analyze. I will try to get those videos out as soon as possible. If you do like this video, if you found it informative, do leave a like. Make sure to subscribe, And obviously, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.